Ew. Okay, so it was like late night, and I was gonna decide if I should try to send a letter. Which one is my real save right now? I guess it's file 1, which is probably as good as any. Alright, we read through all this yesterday. Okay, so now if I make a second save... Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so the meme answer first, of course. Like, really, really? And then we shall await a reply. We're doing Ring of the Maiden. At least I'm figuring out how it works. I don't know how many days you have to wait. It would be kind of funny if it's like multiple days or whatever. Yeah, this is spring, for real. I wonder if just sleeping days doesn't, like, count as passing time. I wonder if you have to, like, do stuff. Meet me at my house in Lathe. I acknowledge your intentions and will face up to you head on. Please come to my house to discuss. The mayor replied. No, it definitely did not say the time in the letter. What happens if you just, like, try and sell this thing? Huh? Can. You totally can. So, you're here, Melon. You finally showed your face. Eh? You need not say a word. I know exactly what this is about. Melon, you are here to take my place as the mayor. I had a feeling this day might come. The day you would try and usurp the title from me. I'm not trying to take your place. It's no use trying to cover it up. I can see right through you. That malicious twinkle in your eye gives you away. But you've got another thing coming if you think I'm gonna hand over my title that easily. Now, Melon. Whether you win and take my place as mayor, or I defend my title to the death, depends on this battle. Huh? The mayor's hip made an unsettling noise. My hip. Don't go breaking your hip. But you have challenged me for the title of mayor. I must rise to the occasion and defend my position. That's not what this was about. What if I don't have the ring with me? What is it about then? I would like you to be my life partner. You give the mayor the promise ring. That's from the recipe I gave you. I understand now. I had it all wrong. But Melon, there's something I must ask you before I can accept the ring. You still have a long life ahead of you, and you deserve a partner who will be there with you in the long run. But I may not have that much time left to walk alongside you. There's no way around that fact, sadly. With that in mind, do you still want to be my partner? Nods. If so, there's nothing more I can say. Melon, I accept! Ho ho! Can't wait to spend every day together! Please help me with the farming. However, Melon, let me make one thing clear. Just because we are partners now, that does not mean I will hand over the title of mayor to you. If you're serious about wanting my title, then you will have to fight me for crack. My hip. Ouch! 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 You pass the time with the lively mare. The mare replied. Being someone's partner can bring its own share of troubles, but I promise you it's worth it. I've still got some pep left in me, so you can count on me if you're ever in a bind. That's what partners are for. I got an achievement for exchanging vows. Well, I can't say I know, like, what that's done. Whoa, this is such a mess. Alright, well, 1 down. Like, 9 to go. That person? Are you really, really sure? So it was the 4th? I mean, it might be different for each character, for all I know, but... They definitely don't make this nearly as easy as the last time we went through one of these. At least there's fewer characters. By like a factor of 6. More. Huh? Unicorn still hasn't replied to your letter. He should have received it. Could something have happened to him? Go to the Unicorn Forest and check up on him. So what happens if you just don't bring the ring? Can you, like, not initiate the cutscene? Or, like, does it go differently? Oh, well, you can initiate the cutscene. Oh, Melon, it's you. Do you have business with me? As you can see, I am exceedingly busy. Please refrain from disturbing me if all you want is a spot of idle chatter. You ask about the letter. A letter, you say? Ah, yes, now that you mention it. That little one staying at yours did come and deliver a letter. If memory serves correctly, it should be in that bush over there. No, that's not it. I think I kept it between some branches, so that I wouldn't forget to read it. No, that was someone else's letter. Just where did your letter go? Ah, yes, that's right. I ate that letter. It's not food. That which is delicious is food. I had just finished my meal, and I was looking for a nice dessert. When your letter arrived at just the right moment, I gave it a try, and it was heavenly. I longed to taste it once again. Melon, I desire a second helping. Send me another letter at your earliest convenience. It was an important letter. That countenance. It appears your news is more pressing than I had originally thought. I want you to be my life partner. You give Unicorn a promise ring. From where no one knows. Ho ho! I see, that was the subject of your letter. I am overjoyed, truly thrilled. You finally come around to the idea of becoming my faithful retainer. Partner is something different. In my eyes, they are one and the same. Or, did you by some chance think that I graced you with that title only in jest? It is official now. From this day forward, you are my one and only retainer. There's no need to worry. You will only continue to serve me, as you have been doing so already. Okay. Haha! Yes, that is the spirit. The Unicorn Corps will come together in no time with that kind of attitude. Well, now that that is settled, I will give you my first order as your new master. I am famished. Bring me another of your letters. And make it as delectable as the last. Do not disappoint me, Melon. What a wonderful treat, that from now on I will be able to feast on your letters every day. Ha! Ha! You spend more time with the boisterous unicorn. There is something important we must discuss, and that is sleeping arrangements. Did you honestly believe I would share the same bed as a human? Come now, my faithful servitor, I am giving you an order. You are to prepare the most gorgeous of beds. I look forward to seeing what you produce. How does one craft a bed? That's not something I've, like, learned how to do. God, I don't even know who this guy is anymore. Alright, well, I guess that's 2 down. Oh, you know, those are actually numbers that I need to, like, write down for the peaches and stuff. Meet me at the clinic. Thank you for your letter. If you don't mind, could you come over to my clinic in Lathe in the evening? Look forward to seeing you. Maybe it did say on the mayor's letter. And I just am bad at reading. Wait, I wanted 13, not... Whatever, good enough. Melon, I've been waiting. Before you say anything, there's something I'd like you to hear first. Are you sure you chose the right one to send your letter? That fairy, she babbled about everything you wanted to talk about. Still, do you mean it? Not that I doubt you, but, you know. Okay, wait. I need a moment. We need to ask Dim first. Ah, that would be best. Right, you know, just in case. Why are you asking me? You can do whatever you want. That's not what this is about, and you know it. This isn't just between Melon and I. Why isn't it? You're more than capable of making your own decisions without me. Cress, are you embarrassed? That's not it. Just, look, what do you think about Melon and I? You're a good match, don't you think? If anyone would work well with you, it'd be Melon, obviously. Besides, who else has what it takes to look after you? And what do you mean by that, exactly? Look, all jokes aside, you're your own person. You should make this decision. And I'll stand by you whatever choice you make. Mom and Dad would have done the same. Damn. Thank you. Yeah, enough of the mushy stuff now. Why don't you two go and talk about it? Yeah, good idea. Melon, let's go to Bird's Eye Bray and talk there. Melon. Just look after my sister, okay? Of course! This takes me back. That spring day when you'd fallen. That was when this all started. At first, I was surprised to see someone walking during quietus. But the surprises didn't end there. You walked alone into the Hidden Canyon to save Arya. You flew in an Omen airship of all things. And you supported me throughout my research. Your words and your actions always kept me on my path. I feel like your influence has changed me. And I love that change. I hope my values and the way I see things have had some effect on you, too. So, Melon, about that letter. I'd like to hear those words for myself. I would like you to be my life partner. You give Cress a promise ring. What a feeling. Of course, I accept. Gladly. So, things are gonna get much busier from here. Don't give me that look. There are a lot of things we have to do now that we're becoming partners. Like moving, for one. We'll be living together from now on. I have a lot of stuff, and that's coming with me, so you have that to look forward to. But for now, why don't we just sit and reminisce a little longer? So much has happened since the day we met. You pass an enjoyable time with Cross. Well now, looks like things are gonna get a lot busier from tomorrow. We need to let people in the village know, right? But it sounds so embarrassing. Do you think that's what my parents did when they first moved in together? Cress is still sleeping. You should leave her alone. Wakey, wakey! I wonder if I can catch her waking up. If she wakes up at 9 flat. Nope. Do you think she wakes up at all? It's hopeless! We're literally just gonna sit here and, like, watch her sleep until she wakes up. At this rate, yes. Come on, 11? Bruh. Maybe I have to leave the house. How does her clinic open? Before this. Him is also, like, vanished from the face of the planet. What is happening? My feet have been swollen lately. What do you think I should do to treat them? So she just sleep till like noon or whatever? Nice. Oh, she's awake today. That's right, the items left at home are medicinal ingredients, but please don't touch them. I know they're unsightly, but that's how I remember what I left. Some are still mid-preparation too, so you mustn't touch anything, understand? She sleeps once a week. I wonder where Unicorn goes when it rains. Alright. Next. Choose carefully. I have nothing but certainty that this is not who I'm choosing. I think I'm like torn three-way this time. Ugh, excuse me. Especially being pretty sure that it doesn't actually, do anything, unlike in Overcorn Unilord, Unicorn Overlord. Overload. So it's just, you know, who do I want to be saying hello to me when I wake up in the morning and crap? That's a tough choice. That's a tough choice. Okay, let me actually write these down. I sold Mekons instead of peaches. Well, let me write the juices down. Exactly those three. Yep. Okay, so perhaps unsurprisingly, the price drops when you juice them. That's pretty normal. Oh, I actually already had price for the normal one anyway. Got your letter. If you've something important to talk about, then come to my hideout in Argene. We can talk about it there. Between 7 and 9 p.m. If it's not sunset, it's not worth it. I should take travel time into consideration, I guess. Oh, you're here, Melon. I know you have something important you want to talk about, but I'm sorry. That flying bug you sent me gave me the letter, totally spilled the beans. You shouldn't send such a liability to deliver letters containing important information. Be careful next time, okay? Anyway. Are you certain? I want you to be my life partner. You give Braca a promise ring. You're the only one to ever ask me such a question, you know that? Malin, you should know better than anyone that I threw away everything for the sake of revenge. Ever since Amadeus stole everything from me, it's all I've lived for. Are you really sure you can spend the rest of your life with someone like that? I wouldn't have asked otherwise. You're not listening. I'll say it again. I'm not a decent man. I've lived my entire life pursuing revenge. I can't live a normal life. That's why you'd be better off asking someone else. It's for your own good. There is no one else. No, you're wrong. Melon. I'm ready for this. That's a way to put it, alright. Of course. I'd forgotten what kind of person you are. No matter how hard I try to push you away, even when I've lost my way, you would always come running to stand by my side. Okay. I'll be your partner. I'll be whatever you want, at least until you've gotten bored of me. Nods. Life with you is never dull, huh? It's almost too much. But that ain't so bad. You spend some pleasant time with Raka. And then you home. Don't think he's ever been in this building before. Nice camera? I've said it before, but just because I've moved into your place doesn't mean I'm gonna adjust to your lifestyle. My lifestyle, my choice. Ain't changed it then, ain't changing it now. Which means you're free to do whatever you like. That should make life nice and easy for both of us. Ah, apparently there are crops to pick. We knew that. Life would be pretty easy if you joined me in the mercenary line of work. Come to think of it, maybe not. I never get a moment's rest with you butting in on regular jobs. Wait. Ah, shoot. I goofed. I goofed. Alright. Shoot. I've got to know. We've only been at this like 40 minutes or something. I've got time. Have I got time? I don't know. Here we go again. Oh, shoot. There's something that I should have tried. Sorry, we'll pick up the pace here. Less like selling random crap and figuring out prices and less screwing around. I make 13 hours worth of, something. Okay. How loud is this controller? Never like really wondered. I'm just mashing. It's louder when I have it sitting on the table, because I guess I don't know, whatever reason there would be for that. Okay. Alright, so this is the important part. Guess I'll talk to her for good measure. The gears are starting to click. Seems pretty normal. Be sure to thank the kind soul that dragged you here. Who helped me? Wait. How long have these dialogue options been here? I don't think this is because she's my partner, but I've been like mashing through this. I don't know, maybe they haven't. No, it's different. Yeah. It is different. Oh! I just saw her wake up. Fascinating. Wait, so well that was actually a far more interesting like lore tidbit than I was expecting to get out of that. And it actually makes, you know, some amount of sense. Alright. Next. So we'll skip the big three. Yeah, I don't know, it's tough because... I mean, Arya obviously is, like, you know, the main character or whatever. There's also a bit of, like... She was here before, and, like, when she left, it was like, you know, it's lonely. I miss her. Got used to having her here, and now she's gone. Shrika has definitely been the character who's been on the team, as they say, for, like, the most of the game. And Emo is, like, also similarly. Sounds like you've got something important to tell me. Let's talk. We waiting in the evening. Yeah, okay, right. Wait. Oh, I didn't take travel time into consideration. I mean, I'll be fine, but... Okay. Welcome, Malin. I've been waiting. I must say I was surprised to receive your letter. It's important, is it? What is it you need? Do you need a sounding board? A shoulder to cry on? I would like you to be my life partner. You give Hein a promise ring. So, that's what this is about, is it? Malin, would you mind if we go somewhere else? I know a place with a beautiful view, and a much more romantic atmosphere. To the bottom of the ocean! So, here we are. Malin, I understand where you're coming from, but are you really sure? You may have already realized this, but I'm a woefully obstinate man. I'm sure there have been countless occasions where I've surprised you. So I'll ask you again, are you sure you want to do this? With me? Yes. You have been there with me through thick and thin, that much is certain. May I speak my mind? I think there's a reason to why I always talk with those I meet wherever I go. It was something Fiasola said. I believe we spoke about this before. At the time, I took what Fiasola said to heart and really gave it my all to find myself a lover. Of course, the results were less than fruitful. That's probably the part that hurts the most, honestly. Still, despite the countless failures, I noticed something through all those people I spoke to. By sticking to my own world, I was closing myself off to countless other opportunities. I've learned to see my relationships with people as importantly as I do my inventions, if not more so. By making these relationships, you can expand your own abilities in the world itself. To expand the world. Melon, you are my most treasured encounter. Truth be told, I was never able to catch up to Fiesole on my own, because I was motivated by the regret of losing her. She was like an older sister to me. But you made me realize that the purpose of this journey is not to depend on the past, but to face the future. And because of that, I could reconstruct the Fiesole and travel the unknowns of the deep sea. It was you who gave me a reason to move forward. You brought my feelings back to life. This world is overflowing with places nobody knows of. I want to go to those places with you. I want to explore the world of the unknown. I feel just as you do, Melon. I want to become your partner. There is no one else. So, what do you say? Although I suppose it was you who broached the topic first. Here's to our future. You pass the time with Han in peace and quiet. Yes, yes, very good. I've finished my appraisal of your, our home. You know, to make sure it'll serve as a suitable... I'll need to store my inventions here eventually. Please be gentle. Worry not, I am nothing if not a well-organized individual. Ba-ding. Nope.
君が戻るまで研究でもしていようかな。おかえり。
I need to be careful not to lose track of time when I get caught up in my inventions. I do feel free to drag me home on days when I get completely wrapped up in my work and forget. Though I do apologize for constantly having to make such requests. I wonder if anyone else sleeps. However, Arya sure didn't. Come to think of it, isn't our fireplace truly magnificent? We could even use it to dry our laundry, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I think that's pretty fancy. Where did this has just been here? I have to build or anything. Crap. I knew that I was going to make that mistake at least once. Gotta load the correct file here. Pyanthus. Like, really, really? I don't actually know for a fact that I need to sleep 3 days for each of these, but it's worked for all of them. So even if it's less, that's not a big deal, and if it's more, then I'll find out the hard way. Meet me in the airship. I confirm receipt of your letter. Sounds like you have something serious to discuss with me. I suggest we talk about it at the airship. Please stop by in the evening if that works for you. Sure. Hi, Melon. You said you wanted to talk? Shall we head to the deck? It is unusual for you to ask a favor, though. It's always been you helping me until now. I'll do my best to help you in any way I can. Oh, it's not a favor. What is it then? I'd like you to be my life partner. You give Dianthus a promise ring. I see. That's what this is about. Of course, I am aware that humans have this custom, but... Melon, I am not a human. If you think about it, it would be extremely difficult for me to accept such a proposal. I am what you people call an omen. I would never be able to assimilate with humans and adjust to your lifestyle. So I must turn down your proposal. Sad. Sad, Melon. However, there is a part of me that doesn't want to. What is this sensation? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Figure it out yourself, I don't know. Is that what you would call it? I started to feel this sensation when I first met you. I've learned about emotions from human data, but... even so, this feeling I have for you could fall under several categories. God. Therefore, I'm not certain I can return your feelings. I'm not sure how to respond. What is this sensation telling you? Listen to the noise! Listen to the voices! What does it tell me? Whoa. I think I want to see where this feeling takes me. And in the process of strengthening our relationship, I'll figure out what this warmth really is. So, Melon, I accept. I will be your partner, in order to understand this new light that shines within me, and put a name to this feeling. I will embark on this pursuit, and I'm sure that the journey will be even better if you're there with me, because that journey is with none other than you. You spend valuable time with Dianthus. There's nothing out of the ordinary when it comes to partners living under one roof. However, as expected for a dwelling crafted by the Ables, it is cramped. But there is a solution. I will share my opinions so that we may come to a suitable conclusion, like always. Do you feel like there probably does end up being, like, more to the, like, any of these? After you spend more time or whatever?
私に何か用か
I have no issue with you traveling as you please, though I ask you to take care of your health. While I can survive without food and rest, you cannot survive without either, so I worry.
行ってこい帰ったか
They probably have, like, more bits and pieces of dialogue as well. Every couple days or so. Maybe? Who knows?
私に何か用か
Or not.
私はお前に期待している
I just had like 3 people say things to me all at the same time. Yeah, no, that whole conversation is different if she's your partner. You get the info about
私に何か用か
whoa. You get the info about the who's bringing you to the front door or whatever. Where does she go?
収穫してほしい子がいるみたいだぜ
Apparently she leaves the house at noon. Yeah, don't know. Maybe the airship. Who knows? Wasn't I, like, in the middle of exploring the Heaven's Egg when I left off yesterday? I did find a Konolu statue, though. I had found, I think, 3 yesterday, which should put me up to 34. Which is something, I guess. Thank you for your letter. I'd like to speak to you in person if that's alright, so please come to my house in the evening. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you for coming, Melon. Your letter said you had something important to talk about. So, I was thinking we could go to the observation deck to talk. Sorry, I know you've only just got to my house. It'd be nice to talk over a lovely nighttime view, though, wouldn't it? So, Melon, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? Would you be my life partner? I don't think that was the exact same wording as all the other ones. You give Azel the promise ring. Gasp. Gasp. Sorry, I wasn't expecting this at all. You took me by surprise. You thought about me that way? Melon. You're someone I truly respect and admire. You never think twice about helping people, and you're strong enough to follow through with it. You've inspired me to try and become someone worthy of standing beside you. That ambition is what's kept me going all this time. So I have no doubts about my answer. Melon, I will never leave your side, no matter what troubles may come our way. I would be honored to be your life partner. I accept. Let's take on the world together! Yeah. I was actually quite nervous, to tell you the truth, when you said you had something important to talk about, because it's usually me relying on you for help. But from now on, it'll be give and take. We'll be here for each other. Now you don't have to carry your burdens all on your own anymore. I'm here to share them with you. Just like you've been there for me, whenever I've needed you. You've already done a lot for me. That makes me very happy if it's true. I'm looking forward to our future together. You relax a while longer with Azel. This is actually the first time I've set foot in your home, Melon. Well, I know it's technically my home now too, but it's still a little nerve-wracking. I'm sure I'll get used to it right away. I'm more excited than I am nervous, truth be told. I can't wait to see what our daily life is going to be like. The same as always. Melon, there's a certain meal I'd like you to try next time. My friends in the brigade taught me how to make it, and it's delicious, so I really want you to try it. I'll make it next time. It's my turn to cook.
いってらっしゃい。気をつけてくださいね。おかえりなさい。今日はどうでしたか？僕も覚悟ができました。あなたのおかげです。
I borrow your weapon later? I figured I could take a look at it while tending to my own. We both need to keep our equipment in tip-top shape.
いってらっしゃい。気をつけてくださいね。
お土産に期待する。
Closed. I still think it's incredible that you can just choose the mare. The funniest part is that if you didn't, like, do any of the, or like enough of the side quests with any other characters, my guess is the mare would be the only option. Because, yeah, he doesn't have a, like, friendship bar. Thank you for your letter. I'd like to talk to you in person, so could you come to my room in the evening, please? I'll see you then. Thanks. Melon, you came. You wrote in your letter you had something important to talk about. I know you just got here, but would you mind if we went somewhere else? Would you join me in the Jade Forest? Okay. I think here should do. So, Melon, before we start, would you listen to what I have to say first? From being the Shadow Assassin to running an orphanage, I've experienced so many changes. What kind of changes? How do I put this? I told you about my life growing up, didn't I? I was raised by the dealers of death. Nighttime was so frightening back then. Once night fell, my mission began. I would be alone in a forest just like this one, for hours and hours. The wait to kill your target is a lonely fight in itself. There were days when it felt like that battle would rage on forever. Days where it seemed as though the dawn would never break. Even after leaving the Dealers of Death and living in Nemea, that hasn't changed. You're not able to sleep? That's right. But recently the nights have become less frightening. And that's thanks to you, Melon. I'm so grateful to you. You pushed me towards this large turning point in my life. I've lived my life in the shadows, but there were still so many people filled with kindness. The former head teacher, the children, everyone is so warm and kind. I was afraid of that kindness. I didn't feel like I deserved it. I was only working at the orphanage to atone for what I'd done after all. But you gave me the courage to take steps into the light. You were the first to stand beside me and reach out your hand. Honestly, I already know what you want to talk about. The loudmouth fairy you sent already told me everything. But I want to hear it from you. Will you be my life partner? It would be my honor. Of course I will. Gladly. I have so much respect for you, and I mean that. You give Esna a promise ring. What a lovely little thing. I'd never thought I'd feel this way. Let's embrace life together, for now and forever. You pass some precious time together with Isana. Then you kill some monsters in the woods, and then you go home. Boom, 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 boom. I heard about Bird's Eye Bray, but it's much quieter and calmer than I imagined. I hope we can make a lot of memories here, both normal everyday ones and irreplaceable ones. I look forward to my future with you. I'll make sure to return home in the evenings. What if the children are acting up? On second thought, don't worry if I don't make it home some nights.
いってらっしゃい。寄り道しないでね。おかえりなさい。無事で何より。いってらっしゃい。寄り道しないでね。おかえりなさい。無事で何より。気持ちのいい朝ね。いってらっしゃい。寄り道しないでね。
Wait, I thought that I have actually stood on this box before. It's definitely impossible. Anyway, Wait, how do these grow? Oh, because it rained one day. Yeah. Okay. There are 3 more remaining. Maybe I'll do all of them and then choose afterwards. Or choose another day or whatever. Well, I already done crust twice after all. What could one more be? Hmm? I'm coming in. Good morning. Glad you're awake. I arrived just in time. I know it's early, but would you mind getting ready? We should leave right away. Where are we going? Isn't it obvious? We're going to the temple. What are you waiting for? We have a busy day ahead of us. I need to reintroduce you to the priesthood properly. Come on, there's no point in wasting time with idle banter here. We need to get moving. Well, she was prompt. Sorry to keep you waiting. There's a lot of people. There was a lot to prepare. Prepare? You said in your letter. Oh, dear. Do you mean to say you don't know? Apologies. That was careless of me. I am a missionary, but before becoming a life partner, we must take part in the ceremony of vows. I don't remember writing about that. Oh, of course. I suppose I should explain first. When you wrote saying we had something important to discuss, well, I must say it piqued my interest. Fortunately for me, that fairy you sent was looking for any excuse to spill the details. I have no objections to becoming your partner, so I began preparations right away. Was that wrong of me? No. You got this letter like less than 5 hours ago. In the middle of the night. Thank you for understanding. I can be rather compulsive. I like to start on something the moment I have my mind set to it. So, when I learned that someone like you wanted to become my partner, I was relieved. No, those aren't the right words. There's a blow. You see, I feel I'm often misunderstood by those around me. They say I sacrifice too much. Seitz said much the same himself when I spoke to him about assuming the role of matriarch. But that isn't how I feel in the slightest. If there's any way I can help, then I'll do anything in my power to do so. I don't sacrifice part of myself. I simply do what I want to do. I know that. And I'm glad you do. I want to accomplish great things. Honestly, I wonder if what I want to accomplish can be done by one person alone. But I don't intend to give up. Which is why I want to be with someone who I can trust to take care of me. Someone I can encourage and who will encourage me in return in times of trouble or loss. Someone like you. Which is why... Melon, I want you to become my life partner. I wanted to be the one to ask. Ah, now that you think about it, you were the one who sent the letter. How inconsiderate of me. I dragged you all the way to the temple without saying a word. Sister Shrika, Melon, it is time. Already? Could you wait just a moment longer? Understood. I know this is rather sudden, but are you ready to take part in the ceremony of vows? You give Shrika a promise ring. You came prepared. Thank you. I promise to look after you until the end of my days. Are you ready? You join Shrika in the ceremony of vows. "3 p.m. Wow, that's brutal. My room is rather sparse, but I should still bring over what possessions I do own. Oh, don't worry about helping me. My belongings, my responsibility. More importantly, you should introduce me to the one in charge of Lathe. We can do that another day, though. I'll be living under their grace, after all. I've only been here on business, so I don't know the area well." Wait for a reply. When is the rest of the team going to come in and realize they all got proposed to? Well, assuming that my time travel saving reset powers are working correctly, no one will ever know. I feel bad for always borrowing the airship, but it's such a long way to the capital from here. I've decided to be both matriarch and a missionary, so I'll need the ship if I'm to do both completely.
いってらっしゃい。加護がありますように。おかえりなさい。無事で何よりだわ。いってらっしゃい。加護がありますように。おかえりなさい。
Ah, know what that word means. Hold on, I'm looking this up. It's gonna bother me otherwise. That's not a dictionary. Ah! Wait, why do I know this word? How many promise rings can you make? I think you can make an infinite amount.
Nani? 巡礼士の力が必要?
Goodbye. It must be a word that was repeated over and over again in Overlord Unicorn.
人間どうしたもの? 何を考えているかなんてわからないけどさ。なぜか落ち着くのよね。 いってらっしゃい。加護がありますように。おかえりなさい。無事で何よりだわ。
Okay. It's a bit unfortunate that she wastes 9 hours. Like, you get her to show up immediately the next day, but then you just lose 9 hours. I wonder if there's like special mealtime conversations with your partner. I'm at the Chateau Bar. I've received your letter. I'll be at the Chateau Bar in the evening, so please come by and pay me a visit. I'll be waiting for you. You're here, Melon. The bartender told me you would be coming. Let's go to the beach. We should be alone if you have something so important to say. Ah, the breeze feels so nice. So, your letter said you had something important to talk about? Is something bothering you? I want to help in any way I can. I want you to be my life partner. You give Emo a promise ring. Your life partner? Me? I'm so happy. It's really difficult to put how I feel into words, but I feel the same way. I want to become your Esla, Melon. Is Esla a siren word? Ah, I never taught you this word. An Esla is someone special. They accompany you in song. If one does not understand their hopes and wishes just as strongly, then they cannot sing their Esla's song. I think this is the same as the partner you described. I think it's the same too. I'm glad. I was scared at first. The first time I met a human on land, we didn't understand one another at all. The sirens, are able to communicate our thoughts and feelings using the bola. I was so scared. Are you still scared? I'm not scared anymore. The people of Chateau and I have come to understand each other. There was Lorelei, and then the vigil. The bola may be gone, but I still have song. So I'm doing okay. You taught me how to be okay, Melon. I owe you so much. This feeling of gratitude makes my heart feel so warm. I had been thinking to myself about how nice it would be to become your Esla. So, for you to come out and say it, I couldn't be happier. I want to sing these feelings for you. A song for only you to hear. Please, listen. Listening to Emo's song, you pass the time peacefully together. I still can't believe I'm gonna be living here with you, Melon. Another new place to call home. Every day is going to be so much fun, starting from tomorrow. I hung my blanket outside today, so now it'll smell like sunshine. I really like that smell. There's nothing like it in the ocean. Yo, thanks for the ride. I already forgot who voices her. I remember I recognized the name, but... I've forgotten. Ah, yeah, I'm in, post-game. Just doing, like, side content right now. Alright, maybe I can pass some time and see if she does something different. 5 hours is probably good. Usually noon is when, Yeah, thanks for stopping in. So does she... I guess she's probably going off to the tavern. I haven't gone and tried to find any of the other characters, like, in doing their daily routines. I never really figured out any of the characters' daily routines before, either. I'm not even sure if they're daily, or if they're, like, different, depending on the, I don't know, day of the week or something. Because I've seen characters, like, shopping and stuff before. So I assume they have some kind of pattern, but... Yeah, she's here. Probably best not to interrupt her. Fair enough. Alright. One to go. And then I guess I'll make a decision, but probably not actually follow through with it tonight, because it's pretty late. Okay. My guess is I'm not gonna, like, know the full effects of this until after I've lived with it for a while anyway, so... Thanks for your letter. I'd like to talk to you in person, so could you come to my room in the evening? It's still inside the crystal in the village square to the north. I'll see you then. What happens if I do, like... at the other spot? Yeah, I'm not sure, Blue. I mean... yeah, it's more about which character I want to, like, have in my house or whatever. Well, I mean, they, like, greet you and say good morning and all that good stuff. Ah, Melon, you're here. Have you come to talk about that thing in your letter? I'm okay with talking, but why did you have to send that fairy over here with the letter? That Juno gave me a real shock when I got home and saw her here. Oh, so you still don't like her. It's not that I don't like her, it's just she looks like a bug, so my gut reaction is to squish her. Anyway, enough about that fairy. You wanted to talk about something? I know you only just got here, but can we talk outside? Come on, let's go. Alright, I'm all ears. What was it you wanted to talk about? I'd like you to be my life partner. You give Arya a promise ring. Oh. So my hunch was right. Could you see this coming? Kind of. It was important enough for you to write me a sincere letter about. But it's just... how can I put this? You've been honest about your feelings, so I owe it to you to be honest too. I feel the same way. I'd like us to be together too. I mean it. I really, really do. I've experienced so much while traveling the planet, and it's changed my perspective on a lot of things. But the one factor that's influenced me the most is you, Melon. I've said this before, but in the beginning I didn't want to get drawn in by your kindness. But you didn't give up. You stayed true to your heart, standing up for what's right and sticking to your virtues. Sometimes, when I wouldn't understand you, you'd fight it out with me until we saw eye to eye. Even when I turned against you all, you were the one person who didn't give up on me. And I only stand here now because of you. I haven't done anything special. I know. That's what makes you so honorable. If I'm totally honest, I admired your way of life. The only way I knew how to resolve issues and move forward was by clashing with other people. But your way of thinking made such an impression on me that before I knew it, you were always on my mind. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about you. That's why I moved all the way out here, to keep my distance from you. But it didn't work. I still couldn't move on. Let's live together again. I would like to, but I'm the only lost guy left. So many lives are depending on me. I know you guys have been there to help me, but that was as teammates. Being my partner is different. It would mean spending your whole life with me. I'm responsible for hundreds of millions of human lives, and I wouldn't want to weigh you down with that. That doesn't change my mind. Melon. Are you sure? You might regret it one day when you realize how much happier life could have been without me. If you're going to be involved in a lot, involved in a lot more trouble with Lost Gaia from now on if you go through with this. Have you considered that? And I still want to be with you. You really do mean it. I won't question you anymore. I understand your feelings. And I think you already know my answer. I'll always stay by your side. You spend a long time with Arya. It's been a while since I was here last. Never thought I'd come back here again, that's for sure. But it's strangely calming. Maybe because of all the memories we made here, going about our day-to-day lives.
Ohayo?
I know. I won't stay up all night working. You don't believe me? You've come to know me too well.
いってらっしゃい。おかえり。
Oh, and her diary is like back on the bed now, as is her little doll thing.
「あんたのそういうところ美しいと思うわ」
Speaking of which, I tidied your workshop. Considerate thanks for always looking out for me. Do you feel very sleepy?
野菜がプリプリですよ。おかえり。もう寝るの？私はこれからが本番ね。
That line is still funny to me. She's like saying, "You're already going to bed." Like I'm just getting started, basically. It's like 1 in the morning. Alright, well. I don't heckin' know. But it's time for me to go to bed, so I'm gonna do that. I managed to get through, like, all of them in one sitting, so that's... well, better than I can say for some other games. Dude, next time I play a game where there's, like, a marriage mechanic, someone needs to just stop me and tell me to just pick... Do I watch all the other cutscenes on YouTube or whatever? If you really care. Alright. Yeah, you need me to do it so that you don't have to. That's exactly the problem. As the streamer, I must stream. Fire Emblem. I haven't played a Fire Emblem game. But I know there's a whole host of games that, I mean, I don't know how it works in Fire Emblem, but there's definitely, plenty of games where you can't just sit down and choose every character and, like, reload, choose another, like, you're kind of, like, more locked into it based on decisions made much earlier in the game, so if you want to, like, see all the different characters, it's far more work. In terms of, like, going way back and playing much more of the game over again. Which I typically wouldn't do. If it's like, I don't know, let's say like 2 or maybe 3 characters and like the story of the game is like significantly different based on like who you're going with or whatever. I mean, that's like visual novels, right? Then yeah, I mean, I'd probably just like redo the game or whatever, but if I was enjoying the game enough. I mean, Triangle Strategy, I sat down and went through like all the different routes. And while that's not a marriage mechanic, it's still very decision kind of end up deciding who you're siding with or whatever. And you have to, like, start the whole game over to do it all again. New Game Plus, I guess. But, no, I was referring to Overlord Unicorn. Unicorn Overlord? I still don't know which it is. You can get married to, like, every character in that game. And I just sat down and went through, like, all 60 or 70 of them or whatever. Although, that decision actually did have, like, a minor impact on the, like, like, stories or whatever, like, how the characters end up or whatever. So, if you really wanted to see all of that, which I did not do, you would have to, you know, choose your character, beat the final stage 70 times, and then see the small minor difference that was not worth doing that for. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna cut stream. Thanks for watching, have a good night. I will see you guys next time. Peace.